a dramatic engine on. Feel the thrill as the asphalt burns. Every corner a champion's turn. Gran Turismo's where he'll rule. A racing mind, the track his tool. King of the stream, chasing the apex, living the dream. Widdowmaker legend at full throttle. Under the spotlight, the engines ignite. Gray hair shining in the track's light. An average man with a heart so vast. Widdowmaker proves legends outlast. Feel the thrill as the asphalt burns. Every corner a champion's turn. Gran Turismo's where he'll rule. A racing mind, the track his tool. You live the stream, chasing the apex, living the dream. Speed and skill in every lap. Even the pit crew gives him a clap. From city streets to mountain bends, he's got the grit that never ends. Not just a racer, he's racing soul. With every mile he claims his goal. Fuel and fire, age defied. The legend rides with pride as his guide. Fat, wise, and unapologetically him. Taking on the world with an iron will. Widdowmaker, master of the race. Carving history, leaving a trace. Every street, a road to explore. An average hero, but so much more. So gather round, the moment's here. Buckle up tight, shift into gear. Widdowmaker takes the stage anew. Streaming live, it's Widdowmaker. Speeds in the stream. Gran Turismo fuels the dream. Join the ride, the legend will thrive. Welcome aboard where the spirit's alive. Wade in the stream, Gran Turismo fuels the dream. Join the ride, the legend will thrive. Welcome aboard where the spirit's alive. Speeds in the stream, Gran Turismo fuels the dream. Join the ride, the legend will thrive. Welcome aboard where the spirit's alive. Welcome aboard where the spirit's alive.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel tonight. And that was the Eurovision Song Content entrance for the UK for 2027. No, it just had to end, didn't it? That was horrendous. But welcome to the channel tonight. Just a shout out to those people who are in the lobby already. In the chat room. Azza, Wilkie. Good evening, Nate. Good evening, Azza. Good evening, Wilkie. Good evening, Green Sammy. Made it in early, as he says. That's everybody. Well, there's 10, but there are only 5 talking. So, and there's Dodo, 3 more. Good evening. And Hayden, welcome. So, this week has not started its best. We've definitely got a bug with the Fanatec wheel. I've just been scouting round the Fanatec forum, and they have acknowledged there is a bug. Well, they haven't. They said they're investigating. There's been a number of reports. I haven't added to that report yet because I've just done the read and I've got to do my own thing. I don't know whether it needs a tech service thing or what. It's just going through the post. Good evening, Gandhi. And to make matters worse, Fanatec have lost my brakes, which just adds fuel to the fire, doesn't it? I returned them 2 weeks ago. I chased them on Friday. I get an email back saying, could you send us your tracking number? And I replied saying, it's your tracking number. I got a UPS label from you. And they said, oh, we haven't got them. So there we are. Fanatec, bunch of knobheads. Right now, I was told I'd have a set. I said I'd have a set within 3 or 4 days of them being returned. And, well, yeah. So what we do understand is that we're going to be slow, possibly, maybe. I've just realised there's a cable dangling down by my feet, and there shouldn't be. That's that moved. Dodo says, I updated V3 Federals to 1.35. Not the same like 1.3 was, getting excuses in early. Yeah, I've just been on and there are no updates for my wheel or pedals. So there's nothing there to do. There's no update, so it's not a BIOS conflict or anything with them. So it just has to be what it is. We're going to go where we're going to go. So let's take a look at where we are today. I need cheering up today, so we need a good one. I've only got 95 million in the bank, 95 and a half. How many time trials were they going today? Is it 1 or 2? I don't know. Good evening, Tia. Welcome. We'll find out if I've spent enough. Because if it's 3, we're goosed. Yeah, it might be 3. We came 6,138 for the Honda time trial. What's next? Yeah, Autodromo de Monza. We came 858th, which wasn't so bad, was it? Ginger's got man flu. Well, yeah, it was 3. Look, we've just lost 500,000. But it is what it is. Never mind. I could have spent some more. Never mind. So what have we got this week? We've got 2 new ones. More cash in the bank, so I've got to spend 4 million for 2 weeks' time. We're in the Eiger. We are 2.04% in. Wrong. That one. And where are we? We're 13th now. That's not too bad. Azza's got a stunning lap in there, hasn't he? Hayden's got the 2 at the top. Lee's got into 3, so Lee's pushed on. Azza's still doing really well. And I've got to give a shout out to Azza, because Azza is now back on his G29, because his Thrustmaster's died. So whilst we're thinking sorry things about my Fanatec, we have to think sorry things for ours, because he's up shit creek. So he's not happy, and I get it completely. And I would genuinely not like to have to go back to my G29. I really wouldn't. But if it's an option, and it's the only thing we've got, that's what we got to do. Mine's ready to go if we need to. Oh, here we go. Tia, sympathy. Sympathy's not just in the dictionary between shit and syphilis, you know. It is a thing that needs to happen for the man. It could kill him, love. It really could kill him, man flu. Properly could. You've got to take care of the guy. Yeah, still been to work all day. Think about him, Tia. Mop his brow. Pat his back. Give him a rub where he needs it. Yeah, come on. So that Eiger we don't need to return to. We're at the Nürburgring, full GP circuit with the Elantra. Never, Jim, says Jindy. Ginger Candy. And then we're at the Michelin Raceway Road, Atlanta. That could be a tasty treat. Where are we going first, folks? Which one? Man flu, Labour facts. Man flu's stronger than it actually is. What do you mean I take off him all the time? You take off him all the time. Yeah, it's the care bit. It's the care. That's what you're missing, the care. I know you've just done a typo there because that was too fast, but it was poignant. You missed out the care because it's deep down in the women that the care thing is just, you know. Good evening, Neil. As is likely to be faster on the G29. Where should we start? Should we do the realistic one at the Nürburgring GP? And we'll have a look and see what we've got to deal with. Oh my, where is Az? Az is 10th. Now, I don't know which wheel that was with. I think that's... What days? That's probably with the old wheel. Holy shit, the bed. 66 people. 224, 434. Well, we don't get many that mean top 40 are gold, do we? We don't get many like that. So I think that's where we got to start, and it looks relatively straightforward. So we'll rent one. Oh, we can do red and blue ones as well, can't we? So we'll do that. Now, I know it's come out because I can read it on Twitch. But Mrs. Tearball, it's not a cold. It's a near-death infection. It is more than just a snivel. It lays a man down. And you think pregnancy is the worst thing you've got? Wait till you have man flu. Wait till you have it. Gandhi, I sympathise. Dodo's just spouting out country facts. Germany. Don't know. Okay. Settings. Now, I have to confess, I've been through the Fanatec forum tonight as well, and I've got some new settings to test. So, we've just got to do anything to try and... In the last 3 weeks, since my brakes have died, I have got slower and slower and slower. So what is it for women then? Oh, you can't get man flu. That is statistical fact. Man flu is a male-affected problem. Women just have mere flu. A flu. A flu. Whatever that is. Just a flu. I can't tell you because I don't get a flu. I get the serious stuff. I've got the wrong button pressed. Oh, that's why. I need to be in 3. So, assists, traction control 1, default. I've been turning these off of late, haven't I? When we start. Let's see. You asked what we should do first, so I told Germany. Ah. Then with Germany, I didn't realise you meant Germany. I thought you said Nürburgring. Right. But yeah, that's where we go. 224, 434, no assists. Let's see. Oh, it's a slidey one, isn't it? Oh, it's a darty. Feel the car pick up on the front end, can't you? Need some more volume. Of course you are, Tia. So for those people that took part in the 4-hour race yesterday, stunningly done. Well done for those people that were able to hold on to it and get it through. Damo was unlucky to get a cut out halfway through. I got a bit of damage, lap 10. Big Papa did a stunning drive to get into second place. Dodo won the GR3 class, and I'm seriously thinking about dropping to GR3 if my problems continue. I know it means returning to 0 points, but it doesn't matter, does it? Over the next week, you'll see a new Discord channel aiming towards recruitment and information for drivers who want to take on the big one at Daytona. That'll include various discussions about expectations for teams, what to do for the event, how to plan for it, etc, etc. There'll be like a driver's pack kind of thing, and that should give you all the information. We did it last year. It seemed to go okay in terms of the information and expectations. We are still recruiting for those people that want to do the 24. I'll start to do some posts, and we'll do some invitations stroke adverts for TikTok and things. We'll get them going. I've got a lot of stuff going on at the minute, but we've got to find time. Now is the time, because people are going to be thinking about Christmas, etc. So we've got to really get the hammer down, and that starts with me. So I'll do all that stuff. I might call on Damo for some images, graphics, but he's doing a lot, so I've got to be careful about how much I'm asking him to do, because he's doing it for nothing, because he's a gentleman, and it's a tremendous help. So was that just outside gold on lap 1? Gold already, happy days. Thank you, sir. So just a little shout out to those people that might not go on Discord. I actually launched a new product for the Widdowmaker Racing product series. So we've got cable clips for your GT Amiga profile rigs or similar stamp type rigs. So if you've got a track racer or similar, anything that uses like a 4040 4080 profile, we've got cable clips in black and red, or any color that you would choose to want. There is a link on Discord to those. The black ones have just finished their printing session, so I can take photographs of them today. The black ones come with no logo. All the others come with a Widdowmaker logo on them, already embossed into the corner, into the edge. They're about the only one of its kind that I've seen available for sale. Wilkie's just posted a link to Discord. So we have made sales from the eBay sales page today, which is tremendous. And my printer is going 10 to the dozen printing them out, which is tremendous. They do work very, very well, but there is one caveat that goes with them, is that all the rig profiles are slightly different and slightly unique, because they have to be for how they are. So ultimately, and I use the word ultimately sparingly, there will be a little bit of play. They've been designed that way, so the cables will trap as well, and the cables will make it so that the cables hold themselves. So that warning has to come with it, because I do expect people to be a little bit, they expect perfection, but I don't know what everybody's got in the way of their rigs, because aluminium profile changes even between my GT Amiga Prime that was released this year and last year, because they changed their profile. Gold on first lap was pretty decent, and then we've just gone half a second quicker. I am on my old setup, so and I was talking all the way round. I wasn't really concentrating, but I'm relaxed. I'm just trying to get over the crap of today that went with Fanatec, really. And I know that doesn't ring well for those people who do have a Fanatec, but generally, over the last year, Fanatec have actually really been quite okay with their updates and the way Corsair has worked, but it looks to be that the last GT7 update has introduced something, and it's not just me. Damo's had exactly the same issue, and a number of other people on the Fanatec forum have as well, so can't really shout and scream. It will get fixed, I know it will. It was like last time. It's just they'll do it in their own pace and time. As for my brakes, well, we'll let that go. I'm no point crying over spilt milk. They've done that now, and it'll be what it'll be. But I'm not just going to buy another set of brakes to suit Fanatec. I'm going to change platform. If I have to buy new brakes because they declared lost, I'll just go and buy a new wheel, and I'll put the DD Extreme up for sale. 2:23.2. So we've knocked a second off over 2 laps. I can go much faster than this with counter steer and TC on. Ooh. Wilkie says it's a lovely drive. I think it's a slidey bag of spuds. It wheel spins for fun. And I don't know whether it's front wheel drive, rear wheel drive or what. Feels kind of front wheelie. I've been expecting it to be rear wheel drive, but it's not, is it? I was half a, well, a third of a second down at the start of this lap. What else have we got to talk about today? So, the other thing that I was doing late last night until the early hours of the morning, I have to apologise to JB, because JB sat with me online doing it, is I was designing the first of the Fanatec power pack holders for the rig. I've got them designed with Fanatec logos and Widdowmaker logos and a plain one if you don't want them branded. But at this moment in time, a big shout out to Red Desmo for sharing with me the dimensions of his unit. I've just got to make it work for mine, and then I'll make it work for the other varieties, because they're all different. The DD Pro, the DD Plus, the DD Extreme, all their power bundle packs are slightly different size wise. They deliver a different amount of power to the wheels, so to the base unit, so each one is a different size. So I've just got to make sure I get the right sizes. At the minute I've got DD Extreme and I've also got DD Pro. I just need to confirm the DD Plus power pack sizes. So if you are a user of said and you want to share with me, that would be tremendous. If you can just supply me a photograph of your unit and the dimensions in millimeters, length, width, height, that would be tremendous. And then you might get a set in the post as a tester if you are the person that supplies me the size that I base the dimensions on. So there's a shout out. If you want a freebie from the Widdowmaker Racing Sim Racing products, please share your power pack details and I'll get you something in the post when I've made it up and mocked it up. And also, if you are the owner of a different type of wheel and you have a power pack that you want to store nicely on your rig, do the same. Send me an email or a message through Discord or PSN. No problem, Dodo. Just send me an address and you might get a test version in the post. You never know. There's no point me testing it. I'll make 4 or 5 sets that will be like test sets, and you'll have a piece of Widdowmaker that ultimately, there's another faster time, that nobody else will have. So if you do want a set, just drop me address on a message, and I'll do the same for you. So anybody with a Logitech or a Thrustmaster that wants that same sort of thing, a photo of your unit, Green Sammy. It depends what you mean by unit, and I know exactly where your brain's going. Just don't start Tia off. We've got Tia settled. She's supping away on a cup of char, and she's not a going yet. So we've had to put her in the corner today because she's not been nice to Gandhi. Gandhi's got the man flu, and he needs love and affection, and she's being mean. Your cable and power brick is all sorted on the rig. No problem then, sir. If you are quite happy, then good, all good. No thanks, Sammy says to you. And I know she's being lovely to Gandhi, so I'm just pulling her leg. Didn't say. Did I say put you in the corner? I did, didn't I? Screwed the last corner up there, didn't we? Changing down really didn't help us. Can we get a 222 without any assist? If anybody wants to know where my email address is, it's on every video. If you go to the chat text underneath every video, you'll find my email address there. You can also find me on Discord and PSN. We went red for the first time. There was no overrun like we did there. She can look after my power brick later to get rid of the man fruit. Anything's worth a shot now. I feel Tia the bed to watch tonight. Yeah, here you go. So Gandhi's not banished to downstairs. I know Tia's been off colour all weekend, you see. I also know Tia hasn't been feeling brilliantly, so maybe Gandhi's been past it by the Lady Tia. We never know. Too much information, Mrs. Tia. Lady Tia. Good evening, Big Popper. Congratulations on the second place yesterday. It was a stunning drive. Absolutely phenomenal. To stay within that close distance that you did to Lee is awesome. And I know he kind of took the jump on everybody by doing the hards first lap. So he got them out of the way and could just run softs and mediums, or the one medium and then the rest of the softs. Was a real quite tight plan, so Tia's so jealous. He's so jealous. I mean, Big Popper's so jealous. Come on, get into that apex. It's another car that likes it smooth, isn't it? If you can get the car into the corner, throttle on balance. No shame, absolutely, Big Popper. I think I used that phrase yesterday, didn't you? If you're not first, you're last. And if you're not first, anything else is loser. But it's... I miss gears. Miss the gear. I'm still knackered after yesterday. That 4 hours took it out of me. It was hard work. It always is hard work. It's even worse when you have issues. But the singing was good. At least I enjoyed that. So we're at the point where one corner's screwing us up. We are a good second plus inside the gold, which I'm happy with. You were first and last, Dodo. I was last in the GR3s, technically. I was only beaten to last place by Damo because he had to turn his rig off, but we shouldn't hold that against him. He is also in the Fanatec Woes Club. Let's see if we can improve a little bit. We're slow through the line. It is a turbocharged car. I don't know if it's a shorty shifter or anything like that. I think it likes a coast and roll, this car. See if we can get there. I thought it yesterday in the race, but I never said anything about it. But I was kind of wondering whether those races would be harder in GR3, because every single GR3 is rear-wheel drive, and whilst Dodo had no one to compete with, I wonder if you were competing with somebody else in GR3, they feel equally fast and it is as equally competitive. You're just not at that hyper fast speed. So I wonder if the GR3 class will actually be as competitive and as tiring, because my first impression was, well, if I'm Sanaka driving the GR1 with everything flashing fast, why don't I just drop to the GR3? It'll be much easier, especially as a solo. But I don't think it is. It's the same hours, it's the same psychological push, it's the same emotional push, it's the same amount of turning in the arms. You're just doing less laps, but you're doing as much. So I can only imagine that there's no real difference in sort of how that will feel, how that will manifest itself over 24 hours. This will be a decent lap then. It'll be harder to keep an eye on the other GR3s, exactly. Much quicker through the line, so 22.5. 12 laps down over 4 hours, absolutely. You weren't overly 12 laps down, were you? I mean, the slowest GR3 car was it was 3 laps down, so you were 9 laps down on the slowest car, which again just improves the point. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Hayden. Gear slamming doesn't work. This car likes it smooth. .222.5. No assists. So Big Popper's had the same thoughts. Drop into GR3. Now, I don't know how the channel would feel about me dropping to GR3. Whether they'd want me competing in GR1 for the agony, for the passion, for the desire, for the win, for the speed, for the spectacle, or whether there'd be more of a battle in the GR3s. I don't know. I think it's got to be less stress on the arms and legs, but I don't think the server host, the channel guy, can actually drop to it. I think genuinely, I think the battle's got to be there. What car would I drive if I was doing the 24 hours? It's Daytona GR3. I wouldn't want to use the Viper, which is classically the fastest of the cars. It'd have to be something like, I don't know, classic GT40. You know, because the GT40 is quite quick round there, the experimental one. GTR, says Wilkie. We've done so much round Daytona with the GR3s. We've raced there so often. The Corvette would be good, I think. Use the Beetle. I don't know what the Beetle's like there, actually. I've never raced it that much. We'll find out. It's the final round, isn't it? And that final round is just 2 weeks away. We know the Citroen is extremely... Is it the Peugeot? It's the Peugeot round there is really good. GTR is the comfy choice. I think Big Popper would go the C7. I'd probably go the C7. Nah, I'd probably go AMG GTR for the noise. That for 24 hours. .787B. Only if it fit the GR3 class. We don't do the classics. Unless somebody wants us to introduce a classics and we get more people into it, if we do a classic GR1 as well, we could bring all of them in and say one classic per racer. So you can't have duplicates. We went red. I'm gonna cut that there and let's have a look at where we got to. If it was Class C cars, that is, yes. Did we go? We did. We had 3-star. You know it's right when you get a 3-star. 222.342. 1,839th with no assists. Where did we get to? We got to 18th in the top 10. 18th in our league. Considered the vet with an Earnhardt 24. Oh, now Big Popper's done just more than think about it. Big Popper's dreamt up a livery. Yes, that. GR2s are good at Daytona. See, that's adding another complication. 22,539 puts me below Rapid. Just behind Frosty. Fat Man and Az look together. So, Roy Race has got 2 in there. Tess is up there. Hayden. Average Dad. Joe Cubano and the Ego. No Lee. No Lee. He is still... Oh, he's got COVID, hasn't he, Lee? Yeah, I wonder if Lee... I wonder how Lee's got on after last night. He was racing hard. I wonder if he's in there. Settings. Assists. TC1. Counter-steer assistance on the strong. Front-wheel drive car. I think we will lose the Ghost, don't we? So I think we'll exit out and we'll load a red one. They're my favourites to drive. Good evening, Matthew. Welcome. How's the daughter? Please give us an update, and may I pray and hope she is doing absolutely fantastically. My thoughts and wishes are with you. Definitely. Should have gone in up there. Select from an enterprise. There we go. There we go. Red this time. We're going to see whether counter steer and traction control are actually any better. Settings, assists, traction control 1, default, yes, settings, Ghost. Oh, Ghost. The Elantra. We're faster than the Armenia was. No, we're not. We're slower. It's just on date. 222. Okay, well the Armenia wasn't that far away, was it? Wasn't that long ago. What I already immediately can see and feel is we'll get a lot less sliding through the corner. Going to get a tremendous amount of wheel spin though, I think. So the red car and the blue car had a race, and that's what we're going to do for the next couple of minutes. Is we're going to thrash a red Ghost against a blue Ghost. Car just got away from me there under acceleration. We didn't really get into the throttle right at the end there. Bounced it off the rear limiter. Thought it was a Honda. It wasn't. It's a Hyundai. Is it a Hyundai or Hyundai? What are your thoughts? So is it Kia or car? Popper, my favourite GR3. Looks really good. Delivery's been on my TikTok. Has been dirty showcase. Oh, okay. I went to read Gandhi's post out loud. That was. Couple of laps to get a feel for it. We didn't go gold first lap without assists. Look how far ahead we were with the red car. The red car was ahead by almost a full length. And it was here the blue car overtook. You'll be able to see him disappear inside him in a minute. Excuse the phrase. The red car seemed to accelerate into that part of the corner. Oh, we're still ahead. Now the blue car goes. And we're behind the red car right now. We managed to catch up a bit, but we're still a stretch behind the blue one. Are we gonna be quicker? I don't think so. 579. No, we're 0.040 behind with assists. And you'll see how much the position changed. Look, we were blue all the way to the bottom end of the circuit. But we were lucky then. Managed to just hold that inside. Oh, Big Papa's written something I want to read. My only concern with the GR3 is the mental side of running solo and getting past all the time by the GR1s. I'd be spared to miss them coming up because I don't have mirrors. Oh yeah, you run outside, don't you? You run third person. So it's very difficult for you to see and know what's coming. Yeah, that's true. I find it tremendously difficult in that position. Yeah, you see, I run bonnet cam, so bumper cam I run, don't I? So I have the ability to have the mirror up there, you can see it, and there's no other option in terms of you can't run like a phone and have an external view, which would be absolutely cool if you could, to have like Arduino or something, or SimHub pull out an external view to you to run on the phone. That would be ideal, but you can do that in other games, but not in GT7, so we were really close to clipping that wobble knob just then. I've just let it slide, haven't I? We've just missed that gold then. I say gold, we've missed going faster. Good evening, Damo, welcome. Green Sam was driving and listening, but I got the picture you wanted to put it in a panorama. You've had to turn the phone round. Yeah. You've had to go TikTok format. Went red. Cut that corner too much. Okay, there's a lesson. Yeah, I generally think a GR3 consideration for the big event for my own position. If I'm going to solo, the GR3 is probably where I'd want to be. If I was teaming, I think I'd want to do GR1s because you could get a couple of hours off and you can close your eyes and think about going slower for an hour. But I know I'll be commentating because I'll be doing that bit for the race, but ultimately it sounds right. So I suppose I've got to put that invite up, and I guess we'll decide if we get some people that want to come to Widdowmaker Towers and be part of that team. If I can't get a team together, it will be GR3 solo for me, I think. It's a big event. Nah, I can't do it. I'd have to go GR1. I'd have to be in the top flight of drivers to try it. No, that's right. You're just going to be. Big Popper's just said. At least you won't be flying up to another group of GR1 at the same rate as the GR3. And a very good observation, Big Popper. It is Daytona. It's a much more confined environment. You've got two fast sections. You've got that turn one, which is going to be a pig, isn't it? You're going to hit that blooming wall. You're going to slide wide. But you've got the Ferris wheel to look at every time you go round. So there's going to be things to look at. And we're going to have a tremendous chat for the 24 hours. I mean, Wilkie stuck with it as long as he possibly could last year. I remember Wilkie coming on and dropping off and waking up in the morning and coming back on and saying, "Oh, I thought you'd all be asleep." But no, we battled it out and we did our thing. But it's an equal challenge for anybody to be in the lobby, watching in the chat lobby. So we do expect to see people in the chat lobby. I'm going to approach my company and see if they're going to sponsor us. I thought I came out of there pretty quick, but the damn thing ditched me. Look, I had to lift as well. I was too narrow. Need to get the width. We don't know yet, Damo. There has to be an official announcement on the Rolex GT site. Daytona has a flexible start time. It will be US time, so translate to the English. It will be around about. Depending, and I will say this now because daylight saving won't have changed. It'll either be 4:45 or 5:45 p.m. will be the race start for us, but it will be daytime. It will be 12:45 or 1:45 in the US, and we'll be running it on their time, not ours. Yeah, I know I've tried to find this out a couple of times. They actually give the start time for the race really close to the event. So all I can do is give you an approximation based on what it has been last year. They have a full race calendar for the weekend, and that race calendar affects the start time of the race. They have it fluid so that it could be any sort of time around those times. And it's been quite frustrating to try and find that out, but that's what they do. It's hard to believe they don't have an official start time, but they generally keep it flowing. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that if I was you, Dodo. I would be forcing them to avoid me. especially if I was racing. I know you were in that situation where you weren't racing, but blue flags is a thing, absolutely, but when it comes, they're that fast that you shouldn't have to really worry about them and where they are. It's so easy to second guess and outthink where they're going to be and where they are. I screwed that up by missing that corner. I would support Gandhi booking the time off. I think it'd be incredibly difficult to be able to work around that scenario. I think I'm going to book the Monday off, because not forgetting it won't finish until 5:45 Sunday. So at 5:45 Sunday, you've then got to make up for 24 hours sleep before Monday morning, and for me, I think I'll have the Monday off. I'll definitely book the Monday off. Damo says he'd love to pass this tape, but there's no way you could do 24 hours solo. You don't have to do solo. Daj lives just up the road from you. You're in the same country. Talk to Daj. Go to his house. He's got a rig. He's got his G29. He's got the game. Talk to Dadgio. Get a team together. Do your damnedest. I'm only jesting. I fully appreciate some people don't want to go to those extremes. But there's a real eye-opener as well, that actually it is quite an event. It's 24 hours to stay awake and do it. I don't often stay awake 24 hours, but I do stay awake a fair whack going to and from the US, so with jet lag and stuff, it can be tremendously difficult. And you don't get used to it. You really don't. Anyone going solo is a legend. If Steve gets tired as well, I'll take over and probably mess it up. See, there it is. What did Dorian say? Trust me, Damo, you can do it. I will do it. That's tremendous. It's great to hear that from people. "24 hours commentate," and I'd use pit stops to eat as well. I'd have to have some pasta or something. A 22:353 is an improvement. So assisted, we are faster. And I think I can go faster than that. I want to get into the 21s. This is true, 2 Steves. And I think you're both true Steves as well, not Steppans. And they don't shorten either of your names to Stee or St. Heathen and Dutch. Absolutely. They were up for it last year, legends. We don't see much of Heathen or Dutch now. And I wish we did. They're good gentlemen. They've both got family life to deal with and all the other things that go on in the world. There's a 22-137. Stevie Ray Vaughan was a Stephen. I am. Oh, you are a Stephen. Ooh, Stephen. Ooh, I've overspoke. I'm ever so sorry. This G29 sucks elbows. Red. Let's see where we are. 8 laps down. I know we've got more in that. I think there's definitely a 21. Let's see. We've been going an hour. 221,900 optimal. We're in the top 1,000. Does that... Oh, we're 10th. Top 10. We've gone above Azza and Fat Man. That's a change. That doesn't happen very often. Not of late. Oh, Azza's middle name's Stephen. They're all climbing out the woodwork. Oh my. So technically, right, if we talk about this in real terms, the 28 Ego, Joe is one account, Average Dad is one account. No, they're different people. So 1, 2, 3. And Kuna is another account. Hayden is Average Dad, so we can discount Hayden. Back one is a separate account. Testicles is a separate account. Then we got Roy Race and Roy Race. So I'm actually 8th. There's me getting desperate. Big Papa, when's your birthday? Big Papa, when's your birthday? When you say I'm nearly 52. When is your birthday, sir? When you say you're nearly 52, I need you to be more precise. Date of birth, sir. Don't forget to smash like or... Yeah, don't forget to hit the likes, folks. Azza can only do a 223.500... Couple of weeks. Couple of weeks. Are you an October baby or a November baby? 51 7/8, says Touch. Demo's 49 tomorrow. Wow. 10th of September. No, it's 9th of October, 73. Holy shit. You're older than me. Didn't know that. Senior. Damo not far off the 50. Many congratulations for tomorrow, Damo. We'll see you in the race tomorrow and we'll do it properly. We did happy birthday to Az, didn't we? Yes. October the 5th for Green Set. There's all the birthdays coming up. That's tremendous. You know what day my birthday is, Big Papa? Say yes or no. You're welcome, Damo. Start respecting your elders. Yeah. Day, Big Papa, do you know what day my birthday is? Or my date my birthday is? Say yes or no. You're all old, says Tia. 53 up for Wilkie. Thanks, Gandhi. December something, correct? What date do you think is my birthday? I'm only asking because it's quite convenient. All Valentine's conceptions, dirty parents. Tia's not coming tomorrow then, by the looks of it. I'm just waiting for Big Papa to say yes he does or he doesn't. My assumption is, with just saying December, he doesn't know. And I'm guessing... there's the penny dropped, Big Papa. The same day that I'm visiting you is my birthday. And do you know what that means? And this is truly from the bottom of my heart, that we are not going to a restaurant that you're picking that I'm paying for that does birthday celebrations. That is not happening. There's going to be no sparklers. There's going to be no thing stuck in the top of my steak that go shh, and there's not going to be dancing girls singing my happy birthday. Not a chance. Not a chance, dirty pants. No way. Yeah, that's the problem. Yes, now you realise. I've tasked you with finding a restaurant. And I'm now dreading that. So the truth's come out. On the 21st, on the 18th of December, we're flying out to Chicago, arriving there on the 19th. The 20th, we are spending the day in Chicago, and on the morning of the 21st, we're picking up hire car and driving out to see Big Papa for the night. We're going to be picking him up around about 4 or 5 o'clock, which has pissed him off royally because Sunday is football day in the USA and Big Papa is a big football fan. And I have unfortunately disturbed his football day. Like yesterday, he was able... I'll take care of it with no dancing girls. Yeah. It's a quiet day. But yeah, we will be arriving with Big Papa. He was thinking about doing certain things on that day, and I've canned it and said, no, I'm coming out with me. We're going to go out for a steak. You choose the restaurant, etc. I've been to Hooters in a number of countries, and I wasn't disappointed. South Africa, it was just mind-blowing. No rules. I'll take care of it with no dancing girls, said Big Papa. They're miles beyond. And me too, says Candy. Actually, don't get overwhelmed by Hooters. It isn't all that anymore. It isn't. There used to be a time when it was Tetsu, but not anymore. It's gone far too PC. The girls are stunning though, I have to say. The orange shorts do not leave anything to the imagination. But as cut back from the edge. Stand behind the yellow line. Right, let's see if we can get that 21. It's fine, Big Papa. We don't need that. All we need is a good steak, a tequila, and the ability for Jill to have the confidence to drive a big F-150 back to the hotel, wherever that's going to be, with me in the back of it splattered out. And then I've got to be able to drive the next day. We went red again. Absolute suck nuts. I'm not going to do that again, I'm just going to retry. DDs at Hooters would be right up your... Double D's at Hooters would be right up my alley. Wow. I know it's my birthday, but Jilly Bob's is with us, so... The Lady Widowmaker, Mrs. Widow, she will be with us, partaking in the same steakage. The plans are slightly awry because of things, but it's all going to be good. Let's all meet up at Hooters. So, what Tia is suggesting there is the first ever Widowmaker, like, get-together needs to meet at Hooters before we go karting or something. A big event. And of course, you all want the Widowmaker process to pay for it all. That's fine. It would be a family event, surely. At Hooters, yeah. I think we've got to make a Widowmaker Hooters t-shirt, haven't we? How could we do that? Because Hooters has the double O. Widowmaker doesn't have the double O, but... It has the double D though, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Double D, that's what Hayden was referring to. Widow double D. That's what he was referring to. We don't have the double O, but we have the double D. That's it. The Widowmaker Hooters. The tilted kilt. Oh, we went red. That's not something I've heard of, Sammy. What goes on there? Is it men being eyed up by the ladies? Because Hooters isn't that anymore. Hooters isn't an observatory. The girls are very much dressed nowadays. Just use the DDs, yeah. Now there's a t-shirt idea, Damo. Turn the DDs into a pair of DDs on Widowmaker across the back of a pink hoodie. Oh, we've shit the bed there. Could you tactfully, change the DDs into a pair of Hooters? Widowmaker, pair of... The brain has gone already for that. That might sell millions of t-shirts. Girls in small kilts. Oh, I can't say it. Last week, I couldn't look at one of the ladies in sales. She came in a black and yellow kilted miniskirt. Oh my word. I have never Christina Aguilera'd in such a long time at a young lady. That's a double take. Check Discord, Jim, says Daj. Give me 2 secondos. I couldn't look at the young lady square in the eyes. She was absolutely stunning. Where's the nearest one of them, Sammy? It's when we find out whether Sammy's actually in the UK or whether he's a foreign country, and we're then scrabbling around trying to find it. Gandhi, behave. What's Gandhi done? Oh, he was asking. Two-tier tier. That's what we've got. Two-tier tier. I kill myself sometimes. Right, let's just have a quick look. He's in the US, is Green Sammy. We'll have to find one of them on the way. Discord, you said? Can't do it that way. I'm going to have to do it from a shortcut. There it is. And I'm going to have to bring it across the screens. What's going on in Discord, he wonders. Have a look in Discord. There is a message in Discord. There, ATC chat. Yeah. Yeah, how do we... Oh, yeah. We can do that, can't we? That kind of works. Doesn't it? That's not so bad. I'm waiting for a reaction. That's almost what I had in mind, sort of thing. Yeah. Epic, Dad. Epic, mate. Thank you. That's brilliant. That starts it off the right way. That's kind of where I was thinking. Similar. Absolutely similar. I'm not in tomorrow. I'm round beating for race night with the lads to you. That's very good, Dodge. It's the power of AI. I can tell that font anyway. I'd put Maker under it too. Absolutely. That's exactly what I was thinking, though. It's kind of the Hooters shirt. It's getting then JB to put it on the side of the livery. But it's a fab idea. I like that. We've been friends too long, yes. Yes. 25 years nearly, Daggio. First time we met each other. All because of that. I don't know how. It must have been through the ATC forum. And then, I don't know how we first met. I can't remember. I don't know whether it was Rogue that I met first, or Frankie, or... It was definitely you, Frankie, Rogue. It could have been Stoney. I don't know. Tia says I'd definitely get one. So, would you be thinking for that, Tia, something like a ladies' strappy vest? Or would it have to be a t-shirt type event? I don't know. Tell me what kind of top you would want that on, whether it be on the back or whether it be on the front. I don't know whether it would be distracting on the front and people wouldn't get the right understanding. Maybe it has to go across the back because then it's not a... you've not got the W and the W disappearing round the edge of the lady's chesticles. Widdowmaker insists on the double Ds. That's the phrase that needs to go with it, doesn't it? It'd have to be a t-shirt, yeah. It's a double D for Widdowmaker. That's the kind of thing. Definitely on the back as well. They would have a small logo on the left chest, and then across the back with some form of informed little motif. There's no Widow without the double D. That's gotta be it. If it ain't got the D, it ain't the Widow. All inspiration for the new shop that's going to open up in just under a month's time. I need to find another 2 tents. Good evening, Lee. Welcome. Hope you're feeling better and over your COVID. Or man flu, as it is for Gandhi. Oh, we lost a bit more coming through blooming hairpin. Through the chicane. Sorry. I said hairpin, but it was chicane. We're getting there. We are getting there, slowly. We're having to brake so much earlier. Yes, absolutely. We're going to get the shop up and running in the next 23 days. We'll do the hoodies in the new shop, yes. But I can't do a pink one from the old shop. The pink is not pink. The shop that's there now just does not do pink. It does a pinky, but it's not what I would call pink. It's like a blushed red. It's not strictly pink. You know, pink. Pink. We would... have to be pink. And I'm not talking Barbie pink or baby pink, I'm talking pink. Yeah, I think that one's come to fruition quite a bit, hasn't it? Shit the bed with Widdowmaker. Wasn't quite heading that way, Daj, but... Oh, Chihuahua. Yeah, there's another one. Yeah, there is another one. Damo, write all these down. We need an image of a cartoonized Chihuahua. Or similar. Yeah. They're great ideas. Oh, Tia, don't listen to Dad. He's a bad influence. One in the pink, two in the... Well, two in the... One in the... Depends what you like. I don't know. But we can't have a brown and pink hoodie. That's not right. I'm on it, says Damo. The ideas are flowing, the creative juices are out there, aren't we? I'm on it, boss. And while we're on it, no t-shirts of bean juice. Okay, we had that discussion yesterday talking about fried bread. I mentioned it to the missus, a fry up, and it was met with a positive yes next week. Smuttometer. Well, it's not. I think it's actually. There's a good thing. Can we put a smuttometer on the t-shirt? There's a good idea. We'll get that designed, Mr. Gandhi. What colour? Does it need to be an orange? A pink and brown hoodie is perfect with the slogan, if the river... Oh no, no! So there's a request from Tia. She wants a pink hoodie with the appropriate motifs. Gandhi wants a race shirt all of his own, with Widdowmaker racing on, in orange. It'd have to be a ginger shirt or a ginger hoodie, wouldn't it? Big Papa. Damo's pen's gonna run out of ink. Can't wait to wear them all, says Tia. Not the K spraying it all over you. That's not what you're going to be wearing, is it? No. No. How rude, Widdowmaker. There's a snooker element from Daj. You could actually do that with a really good image, couldn't you, of a snooker balls? So you have... You could do that with one image. And I know AI would work that out, wouldn't it? Daj's idea, a green hoodie with the slogan, if the pink is covered by the red, screw back for the brown. You could do that. Widdowmaker Racing. Plays pool too. Or play snooker too. Hanging over the pockets, whichever. Not that we play snooker on the channel, not that we actually do that, but if it's the Smuttometer t-shirt we're wanting. What did Damo type that Lee? My pen will never run out of ink. Okay, yeah, I see the euphemism. Snookers, cookies. Ted Lasso. Why do I know that name? Why have I heard the Ted Lasso name before today? What do I know about that dude? Dodge. That's really easy to do as well, isn't it? I overshot big time. I was too busy laughing. That's brilliant. His mind is on it tonight, isn't it? I think Daj it's been a long time since his last child, and I think it's time for another one. Never mix. Oh no, the t-shirt ideas. Damo, I expect these on my desk tomorrow morning. Oh, all mocked up. No. Seriously. They've got nothing to do with racing now, it's all smut. Harry Potter's coat sleeve. That's an old saying from Daj. Ted Lasso plays a football coach, but he's an American football coach. It's on Apple TV and it's effing amazing. Okay. I will Google that and find out what the chuff's going on with that and why I know about that. I don't know why I do. It's something in the back of my brain that says I know about that and I don't know why. It's the wizard's sleeve. Is he referring to? Hermione Granger. He should have, you know. He seriously should have. Tia started it. Absolutely, Lee. There's no doubt. Official race driver hoodies, I'd wear mine every night. I could do that. I could genuinely put official race driver hoodies for every driver on my channel, and if anybody wanted to buy one to support the driver on my shop, absolutely we could. That wouldn't be a bad idea at all. It's a good one, Lee. It's nice. The car is good to drive. I'm just self-defeating on a 21 at the minute. I keep beating myself. This is the new one. It's the Elantra. Yes. I did it first lap, gold. Yes. Not a drama. No assist Monday. I just need to get it right to get a 21. The t-shirt ideas are flourishing. You didn't start it, Tia, but it started when you got here. The other TT is horrible. Don't tell me that. I'm going to spend an hour and a half on that. I've got another half an hour on this, and then we go into the other one. But we know it's shit. It's a VGT. Come on. We know we want to. I do have to have a small moment though. I know we're having a really good time and a really good chat, but there is a real serious minute to have. We didn't hear from Fat Man about how well his daughter was doing, but we also did find out from today about Lewis's dog, Roscoe. Roscoe unfortunately passed away yesterday. And it's a sad moment because we do like pets and we're a big pet family here. So, have a small moment for Roscoe. He was an older dog. He lost his little sister Coco 4 years ago from a very similar condition, just that kind of dog has real trouble breathing and hearts, and they have a lot of complications. So shout out to Lewis and heartfelt feelings to Lewis for Roscoe. I know Roscoe's on the Rainbow Bridge now looking the other way, but genuinely he'll be on to a better life, and let's hope Lewis doesn't really get sad about it. VGT with NOS. Yeah, it must be a rough day for Lewis today. Roscoe is an epic dog. Not a nasty bone in his body at all. Completely docile. Completely. If ever you saw Lewis in the paddock, Roscoe was there just trundling around, not on a lead. Just lapping it up. Big attention dog. Loved the attention. Never went chasing it, but just stood there and just lapped it up. He was a great dog for that kind of thing. Never needed to be on a lead. Was so obedient. Knew where he needed to be. Knew where he wanted to be. And he loved a little rub and a cuddle. So, only imagine Lewis. Parents never have that choice to make except when it comes to turning the machine off, and I did it 2-3 years ago for my little girl. I know Lewis did it yesterday for Roscoe, and it's the hardest thing you'll ever do. But Dad is always after a bargain. But the reality is none of that mattered to Lewis, I'm sure. The cost is not an issue. Lapped it up. Yeah. I didn't do that, but yeah. Right, we're probably in the best position. Come on, keep going. I want that 137 beaten. How did we lose it all entering that corner? That was a sack of spuds and bananas, that was. What the hell? And we lost it all again coming out of the corner. Omeletti. I do remember the Omeletti. That was a long time ago. Omeletti. Anybody know what an Omeletti is? Omeletti. It's spelt that way as well. We mentioned that the other day. I think it must have been Friday night or Saturday night. We talked about that again. First time I've heard that in a long time. Trail braking is the real key to this one. And then letting the car roll the last part of the corner. I need this advantage. I need this time up. Losing it all the time up the hill. Come on. I must have absolutely chuffing nailed that lap that I set that 22.137 on. Or the 2.14. Reddit. Absolute chuck ball. What a knob end. I just sneaked that just that little bit too much, didn't I? See what lap time we do get, because the next one's going to be red. There's the 21.922. Oh, come on! Spec 3 update. Yeah. Maybe that's the slogan for the Neapolitan ice cream. Because that's 3, isn't it? I've always dreamed of a Spec 3. We need to, mate. You've had a shit year. So, if we can make the end of it good, then all better. I wasn't going to tell you till we got there, but not fair, I don't think. And I don't expect anything, Big Popper, at all. I don't expect anything. I'm buying dinner. Absolutely fucking right you are. We don't like vanilla. I think you've just hit that on the head. I don't know if Damo, with his deep religious background, are bringing himself to make that t-shirt. Spec 3. Where would the GT7 logo go on that? I'm going to keep it in third through there. Next lap. Keep it in third. We know we're close. We know we can do this. We know we don't have to drop a bomb on it and push it and rush it. We know we just have to do what we got to do. Jesus would want him to. Good evening, Hernando Alfonso Racing. Welcome, sir. Right, we're up as we come across the line, so let's make sure this is a good one. It's only appropriate to call out his whole name. And I don't mean to talk about it in the third person. But there's no way I'm going to call you just H-A-R. Come on, we can do this. A 21. Is well within our reach. I generally don't know why. The timing is all over the place. I'm finding it very difficult to keep the pace because that clock is all over. Are you doing well then? Sir, very well. come on, you dirty slimy dog. We've lost over a tenth and a bit through there. We were 4.46 up and now we're down again. Oh my. 221.644 optimal. We've... Come on. Tonight is the night. I need to find the speed at the end of the lap. Maybe if I was quicker in the early part of the lap, we'd have more advantage to go into the latter part of the lap with. Watch it now, it's going to fall away. It's going to fall away big time. I can't lift through here. Got to keep the power on. But the time just absolutely disappears. I messed that up. I was too fast into there and screwed me out. Yeah, bug vibration. Come on. Come on! You know you can. Pushing too hard on the last corner here. I'm pushing too hard on the last 3 or 4. I've just got to relax into it. Right. Let's try and get the speed out. See if we can go blue all the way to the line. Blue arrow is key, and then big blue after we go through the line. Here we go. Here's the big blue. So we're going to get the advantage right from the early doors. Brake before the black tarmac on the left-hand side. We've run wide. Don't overrun that red and white curb. You will lose the lap. We've been faster through here, we know that. Too narrow. On the brakes early here. Let the car coast and roll, then early power. Come on. Brake right on the end of this first bit of paving. Let the car roll in, off the brake, let it feed off. Got that wrong. Now I can't. Oh yeah, done that dusty there. Done that dusty! Never good. Done that dusty. Here's a coaster. Get into that corner, let it coast. Back on the throttle. I'm just going to ease my way through to these next corners. I'm just going to feel it. Want to feel what it's like with my rim on the edge. That's there. The edge of my rim just rubbing along those curbs. That's how it's got to feel. Right, let's try it again. Come on. No pressure. I'm going to change revs at 750. I'm going to change gear just before the red. I'm going to brake just before the dark patch there. Just can't get the car into that apex. It has to be a fraction earlier than that. Let it coast, wait for the power, now deliver it. There we go. You've got to let the rubber scream. Just can he do it, Captain? I've got to carry as much as I can through these first sections to make the last section achievable. If I can be half a second up on the exit of this corner, I think we will be somewhere near to getting there. But I just lost it again. I don't know if I'm too narrow. All the time's gone. It's all rotted away, look. I don't know what I did wrong there. It's all rotting away. There's a cheat here somewhere. $221,544. I don't know what it is, Captain, but it's not playing the game. Don't know what it is. Both of those cars hang out wide at the first part of that hairpin, and then they just seem to accelerate early from the middle. It's like a late first. They double apex it to a degree. I am so looking forward to the telemetry, so I can actually visualize this and see what I did wrong. Looking at the perfect fastest line, and then understanding where I'm doing it and what I need to do. That telemetry is going to be so useful. Spec 3, get that down. Absolutely. Come on, Spec 3, hurry up. Please be the 1st of December, not the last. Right, I know I cocked that corner up. I braked too late coming into it, so here we go then. 19, we've got 11 more minutes left on this. We're not blue this time coming across the line. 221,544. We weren't blue going across the line, but look at it. About getting into that power early, isn't it? Letting the car run. Coast, 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 coast. Hit all the curbs, nice apexes, yeah. Smooth is what we need. Smooth delivery, smooth entry, good rhythm. Oh, Big Popper's come out with a date. It'll be American format, so I'll have to calculate that in my head. 22nd of the 12th, you reckon? The day after I leave Big Popper's? We went red. Ah, shit the bed. Let's see if we can finish the lap off though. We've done this once before and we got the 21. You can see it down there in the list. Got to keep on the black stuff. If I put it on the green, it's never going to happen. Come on. I was hoping it would drop like first week of December. I just hope it won't drop Christmas Day. I think Christmas Day will cause a lot of upset. Many families won't see their husbands, fathers, grandfathers at all on Christmas Day. He's getting far too much screen time, is our dad. Far too much. We've had to take his telly off him because he's just glued to it all the time. That GT7 is rubbish. He's got square eyes. He doesn't know what day it is. He doesn't even know there's a Labour government. Taxis don't bother him because he's in there racing GT7 all day. And now it's Christmas, we haven't seen him at all. Couldn't do a Birmingham accent because that would be far too aggressive and vulgar. Couldn't do a Scouse accent because that would attack Scousers. Couple of weeks till NASCAR. Yeah, I've got to buy, I'm waiting for NASCAR, I'm looking forward to that. I just don't know whether to buy it on PC or PlayStation. Because I'm assuming the Big Popper's getting it on PlayStation. I don't know if it's cross-platform. I would hope it is. But, Project Motorsport is on my purchase list for this month. I might just have to go NASCAR this month and Project Motorsport next month before the release date. Just want my dad back. Exactly that, Damo. What would you like for Christmas, son? My dad, I haven't seen him. He's been disappeared since the 22nd. I ain't seen him at all. He's been possessed by this GT7 thing. Lost so much time through there. Great Mrs. Doubtfire impression. I could do a Mrs. Doubtfire. Unijaniah Doubtfire. Or whatever her name was. It was Mrs. Unijaniah Doubtfire, wasn't it? Unijaniah Doubtfire. Robin Williams. Tremendous actor. Sounded a little bit like Doubtfire, yeah. Dash, please refrain. Good evening, Randy in LA. Welcome, sir. Haven't seen Randy in a little while. Hope you're all well. Screwed that corner up, didn't I? What a load of kapopple. I've put in 1,100 hours since I got my rig. What rig did you get, Mr. Gandhi? Which one did you get? Space Ghetto? What? Say Space Ghetto. It sounds like a Scottish person saying Spice Girls. You've been very busy doing absolutely nothing, and I bet you're really excited about Spec 3 as well, aren't you? Mr. Randy. Space Ghetto. Spice Girls. Spice Girls. Space Ghetto. You need to know a Doubtfire. Oh, pissed that one up the wall. Sorry. Language is terrible. I've been listening to the Running Man. He F's and Jeff's like nobody's business now. Nobody cares. I think I'm going to have to ditch this Ghost because the time in front of me is not good. I haven't beaten it for a while, have I? I'm going to take... I love it when you call me Big Popper. B-I-G. 22, 22, 214. I don't think that's my fastest, is it? But 221, 544 is. No, 222, 137. Let me just take a environmental and I will be back. Eyes back, even though it's not on screen. You'll see my arm as it comes in. Brought the Thrustmaster T300 GT-RS. Lent Chris's front part of his GT Omega rig and my sofa. Oh, that's fine. No issue whatsoever. Dast Daj, ask someone from the north to say beer can. It sounds like beer can in Japan. Beer can. I saw Nathan take short about Spec 3. Really didn't really excite you? No? Randy's got to be being sarcastic there. Surely there's lots. Those two racetracks are awesome. The fact that we're going to get telemetry is just mind-blowing. That's an old one, Dad's just like Jim. Yeah. Yeah. That one was better than Dad's. Sorry, Dad. Okay. Jim Muir. What? You've had the Thrustmaster since January, it's okay, but one day I'll have a complete regular direct drive. No problem. That's great ambition. I hope you're well, Doug. Good evening. I don't know what you were trying to call me, but... Got a friend request from someone the other day, accepted, assuming they're into GT7. But everything was unhidden. Unfriended. That's what I'd do. Right, let's exit. Let's set a new ghost. Yandy, told you, sell a kidney. We're not going to set a new ghost, we're just going to load one, but we're going to go back to blue, and we'll go up against the red one. I know I'm going to do another half an hour on this. If Road Atlanta's an absolute shitter, then it doesn't matter. Blue one is what we're going to go with. Do an extra day's overtime, Gandhi. Every month, every week, and then buy yourself one. Easy to say, not easy to do. Ghost. Fastest ghost. That one. 222.137. Let's do it. Right. You're supposed to go up to the pits. That's too true, sir. That is too true, but that was a pit stop in my world. I was emptying the, what would one call it? It'd be like the overflow from the waste gate. What's that called? It's called a... There's a technical name for it and I've just forgotten it. It's like called an oil spinner, but it's not called an oil spinner. Waste gates, dump valve. Normally after a dump valve or that particular part of the process, the air that runs through it goes through a particular thing where the oil is separated out, and it's done by spinning it round. And the oil comes out. Not an oil separator, that's the wrong thing. It's called a swirl pot, that's what it's called. And after the swirl pot there's a catch can. And that catch can catches the waste oil that was in the air that runs through the relevant system for the turbo. Ted Lasso clip sent to PSN for you to watch. Or at least it's not in the race. Is this one I can actually put on? Rupert Villain is Rebecca's blonde ex-husband. Got his Ted Lasso seen YouTube.
Satisfaction. So, Rebecca, it's time to be friends again.
It's a long one.
Since Bex and I are going to be sitting with you every week in that only spot.
It is a long one. Excuse the phrase. Will it be on Paramount or Prime Video? Centrifuge is the exact process, Mr. Randy. It does a centrifuge process, but it's part of a car. And what that does is it separates... Anyway, that's what the kidney's doing in a process, sort of, but without the spinning. Anyway. Is that the barbecue sauce lasso clip? That felt absolutely rapido domingo. If you're not spinning, you're not drinking it. Well, that's a safe saying. Yes, sir, Andy. I will have to take the moment to watch that. That was so close for the first lap out. Really enjoying this one. I haven't felt the desire to go to the other one yet. Even though we are over time. That exit of that corner is very much dependent on the line you take, isn't it? And I know that's an obvious thing to say, but it's a much faster line if you just go deeper in the first section. We didn't brake enough. Screwed that up. Wobble knob. We have to see if we're going to find Ted Lasso. I'm showing myself the line with the comparison between my first lap and this one. Come on. Yeah, it's available on most TVs. If you've got a digital TV, it is there. I need to sort of go a little bit later, wider, without going too deep in arrow. I was too late to the throttle then. In the same sort of way. I haven't been able to mirror or match that lap. But that's where we're losing the pace, coming out of there and up the hill. I understand that, Tia. I won't pay for all these TV services. It's crazy in the UK. You can rat up so much telly cost. I entered that corner way too early. Next time, it is much nicer. It's well achievable. Plugged an aerial into an apple and got nothing. Yeah, I can see how that happened. Digital, you see. You should have put your phone cable in, or a J5, RJ45. Aluminum foil. Aluminum! Aluminum! Aluminium! Got to get on the throttle much, much earlier to match that line. I've done it once to never do it again. I'm not going to beat that ghost. I'm not going to change that ghost. That's a shitbag. Has to be a Granny Smith. It was the wrong type of apple. Come on, Widow, let's put the effort in. You know you can. Come on. We're gaining. Hold on to this one, Widdowmaker. Do not let go. We lost it all. You mother humping dig dog. That has pissed the royal shit out of Jesus. Come on. No bad language. We're down on the clock this time. Let's get it, come on. 21 is there to be had. You've done it twice. I did. I probably did. I just want to beat the ghost out of this bottom corner. If I can get on this ghost round here. And match it pace for pace up this back corner. Now all you have to do is stay even through this final corner. Come on. Don't wheel spin, you donkey turd. I've missed it by a fraction. I've done it! Yes! Get in, you... Oh! I was so close to not being there. You front wheel pile of poo. Oh, late apex was the kiss. Loosey goosey Jim, lazy dog through the... Yes. We done it. The 221.966 gets us to where we needed to be. Optimal was even a 21.702. 755th, which clearly in the top 1,000, which... There's probably that many YouTubers out there, so that kind of puts me where I need to be. We only get into 9th. Lee has squeezed us up one. We were nearly officially in that top 8 that we dreamed about being in. But Lee went 967, so congratulations, Lee. Well done. We got in that top 10. A 21. But the Ego's a whole second ahead of us. And he's 0.3 ahead. The Ego's going to be... Wow. A 22... A 20! Tidgeney's a 21.026. The Ego beats Tidgeney. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with people that are that fast. Well done. Well done. But I'm happy with that. We are in 755. So... Thank you very much, chaps. Thank you very much, Tia. That's where we wanted to be. That's where we wanted to be. Right. Off to... Did they say single lap spins in this next one? Off to... Oh. It looks like Twitch fell over at one point. Yeah, Twitch did fall over. Twitch decided it wasn't having it for a minute. Let's go back in. Great, got there. I'm happy about that. Right, we're off to this bad boy. The world record's a 106.380. And this is going to get faster, and Mr. Baglioni has there. We need a 108.371. Let's see what everybody else has got. Oh. Oh. Why is it? Oh, Big Popper's up there. 108.371. 23. Olive's made it. Az has made it. Superb. There's a few people just outside. Aussie Racing's gone custom. Frosty's down there. There's some good names in here. Chippy, Roy Race, Oz Jabs, Enkuna, Hayden, Balto. Hayden's just kept off the top. He's got two, both customised, look. But the... Yes. It is what it's going to be. It is what it's going to be. One colour. It's one colour. So we'd have to buy it. We've got our own. We own it, don't we? Is this a single pedal, no brakes required? We don't know until we drive it. Somebody said it needs nitro. Traction control 1. Are we going to take them off? Like we always do, but then we go faster with the others. 108.371. Oh, there's an overtake button. There's no gears. We need to save some of that for the last corner, I guess. Fly the apex, that worked. We changed view accidentally. I was trying to stab the old scalded rat. We put the four-way flashes on by accident. I guess we have to save all of the stuff. Good night, Tia. You take care. I guess we save all the nitro to this point, do we? We don't use the nitro till we're there. Look, a 108.371 we wanted, and that was a 115. What the hell are we talking about? Does the rear wing flap raise up when it goes to slow? It does, look. We're going faster than that boy without the nitro, but look at the nitro help it. Good night to you, you take care. Look after yourself, and I'll see if I can tap Damo up for some t-shirt designage. Talking about the microwave. Maybe. Where do we brake for this bad boy? No nitro. We're going quicker. We'll come back to the nitro. If we know we're only going to use it in the straight, we will we'll play that game when we're doing faster lap times. I think it can go around there much quicker, can't it? It can grip and go. We're learning. We're learning much quicker. It's like driving a go-kart. We're not going to learn anything doing one lap at a time. What we need to do is need to hound these laps. And when we get a good lap time to use all the nitro, we'll use all the nitro on that good lap. When we've worked it out. But we'll keep playing for a few laps now. We'll try and get that optimal to where it is, and then we'll use the nitro where it matters. We'll find the pace where we can find it. Brake before the corner, it kind of likes power through it as well, which is bizarre. Not there though. Yeah, we lost it a bit. 108. How the living, breathing cheese machine are we going to get down to 108? Maybe the way we prescribed. Gonna brake on the white line. Gonna get this thing through the corner. Yeah, it can carry a lot more speed than you presume it does. A 112.9. Oh, to mama. We're not ready yet. We'll get that lap time down as far as we got. The first corner is 160 mile an hour. Okay. What gear? Okay, boo-boo. Come on. Feels like we need the electric Renault 5. The decent Renault 5. That would be a Christmas present. $160. We're doing 160 now. That means we don't slow. Oh, okay. Right. You just got to feel it, McCheese. Slow down a bit more for that corner. Okay. Right. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. Save 1 nitro for the last drop to the finish. Oh, going down the hill rather than up it. Okay. So 3 nitros down here. Have I got some nitro left? I must have. Do we generate nitro? We don't, do we? I thought I'd used it all. Brake there. Well, that was very fast through there, wasn't it? We gain nitro. We earn it. We grow it back. How do we gain nitro? Brakes like an anchor. Use the force. It says you have to reset every lap, but I don't think you do to practice. If you're practicing, trying to get your lap down, you have to reset your lap to get your nitro back. But I pressed that button and the nitro went up. So down to a 10. So we're 2 seconds away. We're not doing 160 through there, but do you think the nitro's worth 2 seconds on the straight? Do you think? We used it all there, but that's what we got left. Right, so we got no nitro at all left, that's fine, don't mind that. 10.38, so 2 seconds we've got to gain. How can you do 160 through there? That's crazy monkey stuff. Let's get this lap time down and then we know when we got to use the nitro. We've got a decent ghost to race against then at that point. When we know we're up against the ghost, we can hit the nitro button going into this straight. So we wouldn't do it then because we screwed the corner up. But I don't think we're far off ready to start popping it out. Revving it, giving it large. Still changing down gears as we go into the corner. Okay, couple more laps just to get us ready. And then we'll try it. Once we've hit the good lap, we know it is 160. How can it be? I'm at 135. And I still feel like I'm going to die. You in kilometres? Or I'm just slow as a cheesemaker. Blessed are the cheesemakers. Or is it the fact I've got to coast it at 160? Stuffed it. Right. It's 160. How can it be 160? I'm going to give it one more try at 160 and then I'm just going to do what I can. I can't do 160 through there. Not a chance. That's beyond my capabilities as a basic cheese and winemaking man. When you turn into the apex, let go, then boot it. By let go, you don't mean the wheel, you mean take your foot off the throttle. $137 at the lowest. No way in the world that's 160 through there. Not a chance in hell. If it's a 160 entry slowing to 137, I'm good. But anything else, I can't do it. Not a chance. Not a... Man-flu's setting for the gander. He's quit on us. I can't blame him. It's got to be the worst disease known to man. The old man-flu. So good luck with that, Gandhi. Cuddle up to the Mrs. Tia. Your own little hooter. And see how it goes. Get off me. Not tonight. Good luck, Ginger. You take care, Gandhi. It's only worth 0.3, that little bit of nitro. I'm only doing 165 on the straight. How can I keep that round the corner? 134 when I get to the bottom of it. Right, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to start hammering it one lap at a time and then the nitro we go. I think so. I think we're ready. We're going to quit out, save where we are. And then work our way up to that one lap. With the ghosts quite even. Give it all the beans down the straight. The 3 nitros. Right, we're doing 165 at that point. Keep the throttle in. Can't go around with the throttle in. Not gonna happen. No. So 110.331, no nitro. 110.054. Okay. Bronze, 20 thousandths. That's what we're good enough to be. All beans, no juice. Beans and juice, juicy beans. Yes. There's no other colour of car, so we've got nothing to play with on this one. We are what we are. Right, we know it's the R3 button. First off, we're going to put some decent lap timeage in. And then we've got to work out a braking point with the nitro Oh, cheese and whiz. Never mind. Right. There's no ghost. I've noticed that. That's not good. 142 lowest. Yeah, we'll quit out and we'll go and get the ghost back. The bug has hit us. The ghost bug. People say, just use the button. Oh, fucking Jesus. People say, just use the button, it'll come back. It doesn't. Not on my setup. Weird bugs. Weird bugs. 165 entry down to 142, 145 is the best I've done. And if it's 160 all the way through there, I'm Chinese and mad. ID for Brits Police Academy. Original. Look at the pic I sent you. You're going to be a better man than me if that shows 160 at the apex. If that shows 160 at the apex, I'll quit now. That's entry 167. You slow down to 135, 134 by the turning point. So yeah, appreciate that, Az, but it's not the information I need. 167 leads me into false assumption that I can get round that corner. No, that not you, but yeah, it's what we're capable of, and I'm not capable of that. That's why I don't watch people's replays. It's because I'm not capable of driving the way they drive. This is that kind of information I'm not capable of. I can't replicate what they do. Wrong thing, that one. I can't do what those people do. I can't even... Yeah, that's 167 entry. It's not it's 145 mid-corner. Telling me that's 167 all the way through that corner, or 160 all the way through that corner. I'm never going to get there. Not a chance. I am not that kind of driver, not by any means. I won't be doing that. I won't be doing 167 all the way through that corner. I'll be doing 145, 150 maybe through that corner, but never 167 all the way through. Not a chance. That says that you don't brake going into that corner then. That's what it says, don't brake. Probably have to kick left before you go in as well. So the Ghost has got nitro coming up there, 2 blocks of nitro. That's my fastest ever time. I'm going to stay left. There's a whole gaggle of these courses. Shit, that thing steered. Lost a bit coming out of there. Brake a few meters later into the chicane. Define chicane. This one. to the 109s. We're going to go left again. We've made it. We've made it. We've made it. We're through. Yeah, it was never going to work, was it? Yeah. 3 nos on the back straight, 1 nos at the end going over the finish, yeah. That's kind of thought where it was. Let's get this lap time down though. We can do that, and then we'll have to match the Ghost. Once we're blue on the Ghost at perfect lap, let's see if we can hang this bad boy out. Gosh. How much of that can I steal? I don't know. That left kink did work, yeah it did. Mad Max, welcome sir. Looks like the car has more grip on throttle than off. Must be the ERS, electric recovery system. The Enema, don't know, too much. Went too far. The little kick left tries to open the exit up. 149 slowest. I can fly the apex just a little bit more than that. How far over can I go? Ah, that's too far. Yeah. So I've got to keep the left tyres on the blue and yellow, just like when we're racing normally. They haven't relaxed any rules, have they at all? What we got left? 45 minutes. That screwed that. Next lap's duffed. Just got in the gas too early. .149 again. That lap was done anyway, so it doesn't matter. Keep practicing. That's good. That's good there. That line is fine. Yes, I think so. And then it's one dab here. Okay. On 50 lowest. Brake earlier. Fly that apex. That's the way. be faster through there. Come on. There ain't many of them. One shaves, you see. So no quicker because of that corner down the bottom end. That's my problem spot now. And I don't think that will help me get out of trouble up there. Come on. Has that done it? Just kind of look. That'd have been a 478. Silver! Oh. It's not a bad shot though. Not a bad first effort at that, was it? I was quite happy with that. I'm old enough to remember when you said 1 LO8 was possible. One 108. 108. Oh, when did I say that? Thinking about it, 27. We're just outside. Was it 3? Was it a 3? It's a 3, isn't it? It's a 3. When I was at 115. Say that all the time though, don't I? I'm full of shit. See if I lose the ghost. Earlier setup of 2 and 3. Yeah, I think I can drop the bomb earlier there. I think getting the laps in and the warm-up process, rather than just doing one lap at a time, one entry, get yourself measured against the ghost, has got to be the right way forward. I've got no ghost, by the way, so 152, 151. We have to exit all the way out to get the ghost back. But the ghosts are so important. Yeah, we've done it now. Let's go get them. Wow. I apologise to Az if you think I was sharp. I'm sorry, it's too much information too early, I think. We go through this a lot. People are dead keen to encourage me and give me what they think is the good information when it's too far too soon. And I still don't believe it's possible to do 167 round the apex of there. T3 is reliant on how you set up T2. Yeah. I don't know how to do T2 yet. Cheers, us. So, let's talk about T2 and 3 then. I've got to fly that apex. If we're talking 2 is the brake to the flying of the apex, 3 is the apex. I still think you're a top ride. He's a good driver, his ass. He's just better than me. That's it, and I'm not capable of doing what these guys do. So, setting up 2 here, braking on that white line, trying to catch that apex flying over top. I've got to brake before the white line, a car's length before the white line. This is the next critical one. Brake there, throw the car over, back on the gas, push up the hill. This one is the end of this line here. Brake here, let the car feed in, give it the gas through the corner, brake before that black line in the middle of the race, in the track. Yeah, you've got, it's like a blind apex, isn't it? That hump. And I think I did alright with my braking for that entry. I just braked a car and a half before the white line. On 51. No good. Look how much quicker that was. I can really borrow a bit on that left-hand side, can't we? Really borrow a bit. Try to reduce and freewheeling for trail braking. Look at him go. That's the fastest lap though, isn't it? That's with the old turbo. That's with the old power enforced. That's the big lap. I've got to stay with that though on the first. I've got to be with that ghost. Got to be at 1. Got to be where it is. Okay. Still not braking early enough. Still not braking to get on the coast. Okay. Next time. Chicane was slow. Need to be better. Need to be earlier. Turn in, roll it, fly it, jump it, make it a ting. 109.860 optimal. Not great. Oh, it didn't slow down then. No good. What? Curb on left of 2T. T2 is a Markham thinks. Okay. Yeah. This red laps are reddened, so it doesn't really matter. 53 lowest. No, it's got to be before that curb. That's the curb's after the white line. I can't get there. Just carrying that little bit too much into there. Red laps are good. They show we're testing the exits, testing the speeds. Getting that to turn through there's a trick. Randy says, my brain treats it like 2 equal 90-degree turns, but it's less than 90 followed by a tighter more than... Woo! Hate driving electric cars. Orthopedic shoes, I stand corrected, yes. It's like a go-kart from a track. It's... Once you work out what makes it turn, stab of the brakes, I think we can try and get the speed out of that corner into the back straight. That will help tremendously. 153. We screwed that up just there. If I can be level with that ghost, a second up, we will be on a flyer. I can cut that more as well. I just need to break half a car length before that white line, and that'll get us down to the right spot. Now 154 we got to on that mid part of this corner. Oh, something's fell over. The vibrations at the... Oh, we flew that. My iPhone just went that way. We need to get that back. 1 second. It vibrated off the rig. One big chunky bunk, and it went... I'll bring that back. Over this way. Come on. There we go. Time is it? 29. We've got half an hour. Okay. Oh, I think we did well to go for that gap. There we go. We got it back. Here, we're really cutting the apex. 2 tyres in the grass. 2 in the green. Like you've never seen. No gears. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the car suddenly decided to do that. There's no reverse. What the living Chipotle? Okay. He pulled off to the side of the road. It appears his it did fly out of the window. It went a goner. Actually, I'm going to pull the door shut. Oh, not looking. I've got like a closable door on my rig. So I've got a keyboard shelf that acts as a door that I store my glasses and my controller on. And it actually closes like a car door into my side. So if I wanted to, I could really put one of those crash nets up like we get NASCAR next month. That'd be good. Brake there. Now if we hit that, we fly. And that's good, not good. Same with the swing in, swing out keyboard, yeah. Swing out sister holder. Yeah, that's absolutely right. It was a track racer product. It was unfortunately not GT Amiga, but don't tell them. Because everybody knows this isn't a GT Amiga seat, don't they? It's a fat lad's seat, that's what it is. That's why it's got the sock on it. It's because it says the brand across the neck. I can't really. I need to get my mate to make me a new phone holder again. Is that a fella with a 3D printer kind of thing? Do you need a phone holder? I know Damo's got his order in for an iPad holder, and I've yet to design and knock that up, but it's one thing at a time. But if that's a Sly Dog request, tell me what your iPhone number is. iPhone what? And I'll make you one. Give me an idea of what it is you want. Does it need to connect it with bolt-on? Does it need to be screw-on? Does it need to be... Or has he got another mate? Yeah, he was meaning me. Send me a sketch. Tell me what you want. We'll see what we can knock up. I don't mind. Right. We've got to know when to go, so if we're talking good lap, we've got 30 minutes to do it now. So let's try and put that in. 1:49. We're down. Is it worth a go? We're the 10th down. No, not worth it at 210. He has an Epson Stylus 320 XP. I have an Elegoo Carbon, Centauri Carbon. We're very close to our fastest time on this sesh. 52. Shit the bed. I think you're pushing so hard on T1 it's compromising T23. Yeah, 256, 256, 256. I've broken my Neptune. My Neptune's decided not to play anymore, and that was a 250, 250, 250. But yeah, I'm going to flog that. 50 quid parts. Non-runner. Then I'm going to replace it with another. But I don't know whether to... I think I'm going to wait for when Centauri bring out, or Elegoo bring out the Centauri Carbon multi-head, and I'll buy my next one with a multicolour head. So, you've got an Ultimator Extended, Ultimator 3. Very nice. 215, 215, 300 height. Yeah, the ladies say that as well. It's all about the girt length. Or the height in this case. Right, we need to find that rev. We need to find that start of a lap that's going to give us the attack to the last part of the lap. Here we go. I can clean that up a bit, I think. Right, let's try again. That's the difference between the two. Come on. 109, 630 optimal. 53. Now we're on it. This is the one. No, it's not. We're well up, though. It would be the one if we hit the power button now. Throttle and brake together then. And that's why we're going too fast. No! Come on. What are you printing then, Randy? What's your printer choice? What do you do with it? I'm designing stuff on 3D software now and printing what I think I want. Sizing, etc. More to the right for T2 entry. Oh, I see what you mean. So cut back out a T1 and then try and straighten the entry up to T2. Okay. It's all about the line. Opening this corner up is working for me. So back over there. No. We made it. We made it. We're in. No, we're not. No, we're not. You can stop spinning, please. I'll be sick. Okay, stop. 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 SolidWorks is designing mostly brackets, doodads that don't exist or too expensive to buy yet. Yeah. I use Tinkercad because it's just so easy. I've got SolidWorks. I've also got the other free ones. I've got SolidWorks through work. It's too expensive for me to buy. Stole a license. But, kind of enjoying it. It's kind of cool. Right. See if I can open this corner up. Trying to keep it clean through there. We're up a 10th. This is on. Oh, we've all done it. We've all done it, Randy. We've all done it. No, still a 10th away. Still a 10th away. We just don't talk about Flight Club. Embarrassing, it's a hacked version of SW running on Windows 8 in VMware Fusion Virtual Machine. No. That's the Intel Mac because 108312 is my optimal. My optimal gets me gold. First rule of dodgy hack software setups is I bought it. What are you talking about? Right. 4,500. This is tough, isn't it? Without doubt, a toughie. We made a 10th up. We've got to go again. We've got to get that 10th. I bought it. What are you talking about? Yeah. Got me a license. Official. No ghosts. 152. Trail brake more. Trail brake more. Trail brake more. Brake later for some more. 3D printing, crypto trading, and GT7 is my life. I'm alright with the 3D printing. The GT7, never crypto traded. It's not something I've got my head to. Rat Atlanta is a toughie. Ooh, the X211. Yeah, where? There was the other one as well, wasn't there? But there was that Porsche Spider thing. That was a toughie as well. I'm freewheeling a lot into some corners, yes. It's deliberate. Yeah, I know, but it's making the car do what I want to do. It's trying to make it turn because it doesn't turn so well when it's being braked. So I found it turns more when you're off the brakes. You stab the brakes, give it some, then it goes around the corner. I don't know if that's evident from what you're seeing, but that's what it feels like. But I can certainly see if I can... Yeah, the Porsche VGT was a toughie around here. It was a good one though. That was the Michelin Trophy one, wasn't it? That was the one where you got the Porsche skin job. Where are we now? 27. But we're with some good names. We're not bad. Look, we're just behind Azza. Azza's got it. So Azza knows what he's talking about. I just can't do it. I can't drive like that. So we have to work our way to it. Right, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to attempt to work our way to that ghost and then get up there. So we've got 17 minutes to do what we can try to do. No, that's a Noda. It felt good though, that turn one, putting in that extra push to the left. $156. I think we're on. If we can get these two right. Shit the bed. It didn't turn next time round. Was it a VGT, the Porsche? It might have been. Pretty much everything has been a VGT, hasn't it? Or an old Dogger K car. We got it. No. I had it then, said Az. I don't know. I didn't look down at the speedo. I can't see it. But I've felt exactly what Az is talking about from that. Is you do keep your foot in the throttle when you make that turn in. And then I lifted off to try and make the turn round to the right. I wasn't brave enough to do anything more, so... I think I went 157, 156 at my slowest. But if we can be braver, man up a bit, we might get there. I've got to get every other corner right yet, that's the problem. So keep the foot in, lift it, back on it. 154. And it's red lap. So I cut a bit too much. Okay. Look how much further I was ahead. The car in front of us is where we felt. That car was ahead. Mighty Mouse, you can't beat Lego Maggior 1 hour. I've seen your I've done hundreds of videos for that one, sir, but welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming to the man that matters when it comes to those subjects. Are you on controller? If you're on controller, it's a bit tricky. The AMG GT16. Are you on controller? Because it's a very different game on controller. If you're not on a wheel, the advice I can give you is you need to be manual, not controller auto. You will struggle on controller auto. But if you're on controller, that's the secret. I can do it 1 stop. I can do it 2 stop. You can do it with running mediums, running the hards. You don't need to run the hards. You can run mediums for both 1 stop. Yeah, really hard it is. So the best way to attempt it, and the problem you're going to have, is you're going to have too much steering input on the front tyres being controller, because you're going to swing the car from left to right and you're going to really scrub them front tyres. So you've got to learn to direct the car exactly where you've got to put it without oversteering. And I think the only way you can do that is from as big popper drives, which is out from behind the back of the car in the third person. Now, if you drive in third person as most, you're on manual anyway. Okay, well that's a great start. Then you've got to use medium tyres and you've got to go the 1 stop. Medium tyres 1 stop is your answer, and you just take all the fuel. And I think the only thing I can really tell you if you're already manual is you've just got to keep putting those laps in faster. Overtake, catch the car in front, overtake, go all the way. You will get into first place by the time they all pit stop. And as you keep pushing, you just keep pushing. You've just got to go faster. And you've got to try to keep going. Any lap where you make a mistake, you've just got to start again. They've got to be 30 perfect laps. And I hate to say it that, but it is. On controller, it is so much harder. And it's much easier on wheel. The fact that you're manual is a massive advantage. But again, front tyres is the critical bit with controller. Here we go, I'm going to throw this into here, see what happens. Didn't lift, 158. But I overslowed for the corner to try and make it close to the 160 that I was talked about. Sugar man. We've got 10 minutes left to do this. The gold. It's a trick. It's a mighty trick. Look at those 2 cars. I need to match that once and we've got this. Need to match it. But go for it, Mighty Mouse. You'll get it. Don't be frustrated. Don't get put off by it. Just keep at it. You will get there. The good things come to those that try. And I know you'll quit a few times and you'll start again and you think, what the hell am I doing? And you'll get to lap 28 and you'll be second place and you're chasing that car down. But there isn't a process in that one either where you restart because of the starting order. There's no real fast way to do that one. The starting order and the race run out pretty much the same. I don't know if dropping the difficulty makes a difference on the human comedy, because that is the human comedy factor. It's reversed. On hard is easier. Or it has been in versions of the game. I must admit I haven't done it since the last wipe. Shit, the bed! Christ. I haven't done it since the last wipe, so... It's worth a try, as Hayden says. You can also drop difficulty to easy, but as I've always found with the human comedy, easy is hard, hard is easy. Yeah. Yeah. But it's a good shout from Hayden, because they might have changed it, but I've always found them to be much harder, tougher drivers on easy. Down a 10th. Catching it back though. No, you floppy chub. Let's see what Mighty Mouse has written there. Let's see what he's written. I get first place until I start fueling. I lose I don't know how much percentage. I should stop my fueling and may try different ways, not giving up. So the one stop, you go all the way to lap 15, pit and fill everything and go. You will lose first place, but they will all pit again. Once they've all pitted again, you're free to go all the way to the end. It's just a two-stop. It's a one-stop, two-stint race. You should come out in like between 5th and 7th place, and from there they will all pit for a second pit stop around about lap 19 to 22, and you're good to go to the win. The only thing you'll get is you'll probably get is it Yamanaka and the Beamer, whatever his name is. He will come back at you, but with 2 laps to go he'll give up because he might have to fuel again. So try the one stop, medium tyres. And don't worry about losing places. It's a 45-second fill-up. There's nothing you can do about that. It is what it is. Get into the pits, fill up, 5th to 7th place, go for it, drive to the end. And I've got a phrase, it's called chase 'em, don't race 'em. So chase down the AI, even the lap cars, chase them all the way. When you get to them, just get overtaken and chase the next guy. Chase, don't race. If you're side by side with the guy going into the corners, you're going to lose it. So just chase, get past, and do the next car. Always focus on the next car. Half a second down, next time round. I think we might be doing one more lap on this one, folks. We haven't done a one more lap session in a little while. What's good, Lee? What's good? Gold. Gold is good. I'm a 10th away from gold, but I can't get it to stop on that corner. I've got to brake. I can't trail brake with this car. For some reason it just wants to slide straight on, and I don't know why. You're welcome, Mighty Mouse. Thanks for coming to the place. It's appreciated. Thanks for clarifying, and if the video doesn't help you, then I certainly can try with a bit more knowledge of how you drive. Cheers, my friend. Good luck to you as well. We jumped that. No, come on. I was too slow through there. Too slow. Not gaining at all. This isn't the lap to go on. Now I've got to slow this down early into here, and then take my feet off and let the car go round. And then we're 2 tenths down, but we're gaining on our Ghost. So we know we were good at that point. We were just slow. Gold is good, says Lee. I'll take gold. Happy to take gold. Oi, chicken papayela. Come on, you slug bucket. Restart. We've lost the optimal, but it doesn't matter. Come on, first time hit. Let's get this bad boy. Come on. Now, I've been a bit lazy into a couple of laps. 54. Overslid there. I couldn't get the car to turn because I was trying to trail brake, and trail braking does not work in this car. It's a coaster. That's what it is. There it goes again, just not wanting to. Yeah, the human comedy challenge, we might have to do that. I know there's a wipe coming. We might do it in the new year, in between the some of the series, because we're not racing until till February really. We're not having a league until February, so January is going to have things to do, learning new tracks. We will be definitely racing, but not league. So we'll be doing new tracks, especially the Canada every night for a month. I missed the apex there. Missed the turning point. Shit the bed. Yeah, we got this Spec 3, haven't we? Feels good, even though we slid the damn thing all over the place. Yeah, we're on point here. We've just got to get this damn thing to do what we want to do when we want to do it. Absolutely, it will. Without a doubt. Please, come on. Yes! Get in, you beast! Bang on the midnight. There we go. Happy days. That's gold. And thank you. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Holy shit, the bed. We can do better than that. 248 miles for the day. Gold 3,431. Save that best lap replay. Let's see where we humbly got to. 24. Bang smack behind Azza. Just enough. And it'd be interesting to know whether we actually did 160 something through that corner to get gold. But we made it. And after that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Cheers to you all. That was fantastic. Where did Lee consider himself to be good? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, Lee. Just Lee. Good's good enough. Knob end. Look at that! The humble 24th. Behind a very well-earned 23rd. And that's what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, gold. In an hour and 15 minutes. Ish. Simple method. Chase your ghost. Get to the end. There it is. And Dad just gone sleep. Is Dad headbutting the desk? Gold is good enough. I always do it for midnight. I always try and get it bang on the nail. But again, we don't have to do one more lap. We've cured that. That's something we don't have to do anymore. The one more lap thing has gone. It is a thing. Nice drifting car park. We could yeah, look at that. But yeah, that's what it is. Gold, folks. Yeah. Some people don't worry about gold. Some people think, yeah. Slip your ghost some valerian roots so they're a bit... Yeah. Your ma. Yeah. Jim, I found out you can actually go flat out in T1. I genuinely found that with the last couple of laps. It's just about being brave, isn't it? And we're in. We're in. We did well. We lost money this week, though, because we did not buy enough cars. So, next week... Well, before the next time we race, which is tomorrow night, I need to buy a car. Oh, Jesus. Buying cars. Let's go and buy the other half of the Ford GTs. The new ones. Because that's what we did. That's what we did earlier. It wasn't enough. You know? But I am in the need of environmental moment. We bought all the ones with... Well, we didn't buy that one, did we? Yeah, very cheekily. Thank you, Hayden. Much appreciated. Going flat out in T1. That's the answer. And it will be the 160 that Az talked about. It will be. But Az thought I was elite and I'm shit. So. We'll buy all of these. My Achilles heel is actually T2. That's the one Dad was talking about a lot, saying that I was overspeeding it, and I think so. I think there's a perfect point to do the takeoff, and once you get to that perfect point of takeoff, you actually drop quite nicely into that corner, don't you? So. See if we can get to... It'll take me a little while to get to 800,000, but we've got the money. We won't get to 1 million like the Big Papa. Big Stephen, sorry. He'll tell me, he'll beat me now. He'll slap me around the head and say, I'm not Stephen. I know. He can't. It's my birthday when I see him. We don't have Ford F-150s in this, do we? There's no Ford F-150s, as far as I know. Is there a truck? No, it's an F-150 Raptor. Well, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice. You're at 1,500... Jeez. Jeez. 1,500. Oh my lord. Yeah, you're doing the engine colour. Have you bought the custom paints and painted the cars the custom paints as well? You haven't just bought the standard cars. You've bought the standard cars and then painted them in the custom paints that don't come from the shop. Because that's madness. You'd have to do some research. That just blows my mind. Because I want to buy those wing cars. I should actually do that. That's I need to spend all these, and because we don't know what the collector points are going to be, do we? We don't know what they're aiming to do with collector points and whether they're going to double them and go to 100 million. We don't know. Are they going to go to level 75 and it's only 750,000 you need? I don't know. My assumption is level 50 was up to 500,000. So at this point, I'd be collector level 75 if 79, I would guess. Would make sense. I bought all the cars, then all the colours of the cars. I'm through the Americans and working on Europe. But have you then bought the non-standard colours that are available for the car through the factory and then spread? No, you haven't done that. You're just buying the standard cars. That's what you're saying. Understood. So the next cars I want to buy are the... I don't know if it's available through here. You're betting level 100 being the next limit. Where's the wing car? The old what are they called? I don't know if it's Chevy. The extremely difficult car to drive. You're only on 600k, Lee. Well, maybe you feel that that's just good. Maybe. Sorry. That was uncalled for and just not witty. It's got to be a Dodge. It's a thing, isn't it? What's it? Why can't I find it? No. It's a Super Bee. Super Bird. Not that one. It's that one. Where's that available from? Because I know they're in the game, aren't they? It's this one. I won't be buying all the colours. That would be silly. Having every car with every standard colour is a big enough goal. Yeah. Yeah, I just wondered if you were going that anal. Obviously not. Hegarty. Oh, are they only available through Hegarty's? Oh, there isn't a list of colours. Oh, that's a flap, isn't it? That's a flap in the ass. Yes. Plymouth Superbird. Yeah. Yeah. They're not available from a shop. And they're only available in red, so we could only get 4 of them now anyway, couldn't we? I've got enough room for now. I see. Plymouth. So it won't come under Plymouth, will it? They won't be there, I don't think. Plymouth Superbird. Yes, well, we'll point it out. There's no Plymouth in here. Yeah, that's a shame. New car shop has 01 and newer. Okay. That's a shame, because I'd like to buy multiples of those. I've got a few I need to sell, I must admit. But I don't think there's anything else that strikes me with a passion. There's a few that we have to buy, I'm sure, but yeah. Folks, we've done 10 past the hour. We've got gold. We got gold twice today. We did really well. We got gold first time on the Nürburgring, which was great. First lap out. And then it took us a little bit longer. But really appreciate all the help from you guys. Thank you very much as always. We'll be waiting on the viewers campaign now. And on to bigger and better things. We're racing tomorrow night. We'll see you there. All the best, folks. Good night. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. And I must take an environmental. I pick up the legendary cars and used car colours when I don't have one, but I don't go nuts with it. Yeah, no worries. I need to do that on the cars I want to own. All the best, folks. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. I need to go environmental rather quick, so I'm going to shoot. Take care.